Mobile County Public Schools. I am happy to announce for the first time in the history of Mobile County Public Schools, according to the Alabama State Department of Education report card, we are now a B school system. Historically, we have always been a C. Last year, we scored a 77. This year, we have increased to an 83B. My executive team and I want to give all the credit where credit is due. That credit is due to our administrators, our teachers, our parents, our community, and our students for continuing to support us and believing in us. Now, if you look at our report card and if you look at the individual schools, we had several schools to improve. And I am so proud of all of those schools. But a 6-point increase was a collaborative effort. It was a collaborative effort from the board members all the way down to the custodians. Now, an 83 is great, and I am so proud of our district. But an 83 does not mean that we will be complacent. An 83 does not mean that we will remain average. An 83 means that we will continue to give our students 110% each and every day because they deserve it. Our goal is to become an A school system. And I will be here and I will fight each and every day until we reach that goal. Now, this was the state report card. Hopefully, next month, our federal data will come out. That's the failing school list. And hopefully, we will get one or two of those schools off the failing school list. And that's our goal for each year, is to minimize that failing school list. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for your hard work and your dedication. I also would like to introduce Dr. Lakeisha Brackens, Deputy Superintendent of Academics, and also my right hand. She was an integral part of all the success that we've had. Also, I'm not going to take all the spotlight. We have some outstanding people here this morning who want to talk. First, we will have Principal of Murphy, Joe Toomey. We will also have Principal of Isho Mertz, Michelle Adams. We will also hear from some teachers, Julie Nyhart, Ms. Bowman, and also some parents, Dr. Hussan and Leanne Hennick. So, with all that being said, Mr. Toomey, and we will also have our board member, Vice President Donnie Stringfellow, to close us out. Thank you.
Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Our illustrious leader is a little bit too humble in the reason we're here today, and I know he wanted us to talk about the whole system, but I have to say to you first, there's no way we get here without our leadership team, and our schools feel that. Our schools know that we have a team behind us that's there for us to be able to go out and do our jobs the very best we can. So first, I just want to say thank you to both of you for making my life easier. When I say that, if you ever read the book Good to Great, Jim Collins talks about the flywheel effect, and that's what's happening here in Mobile County. And when he says we have an 83, we're all pushing in the same direction. We all have a common goal. I've been here 27 years, and I don't remember everybody being happy at their job and everybody. Now, sure, we play on Friday nights, and I want to win. I want to beat whoever we play. But every time they post something positive, that's good for Mobile. And I retweet that, I send that out, because we're not in competition in that way. Every one of those kids that has a successful ending, that's going to help everybody that lives in this neighborhood, everybody that lives in this community and in this school system. So I just want to say our morale has never been higher. We are excited about the things that are going on. Our college and career readiness is going through the roof. From where we were 4 years ago to where we are today, it's unbelievable the amount of kids that we're putting out into the community that are ready to be in the workforce. Not just college kids. We've always focused on college kids. And that's the goal of every school, is to get kids ready to go to wherever it is they need to be for them to be successful in life. I come from a blue-collar family. I'm the only person that ever went to school in my family. But every one of my brothers played a great part in their community and in their church and in their family. And they're just blue-collar guys, and we need those people. So our schools are getting people ready for their academics, getting ready for their family, getting ready for their work life. And I just want to tell you how proud we are. And I'm not even going to mention my school, because this is about Mobile County today. And I want you to know, 27 years, we could have retired. Miss Adams and I could have retired, but we're so excited about the things that are going. There's no way you could push us out of here now. So thank you guys for coming.
Good morning. Mr. Toomey is always a hard act to follow because he has lots of jokes. But more than anything else, it's the spirit in the air. It makes you feel like you can do anything. And that bleeds over into our faculty, our staff, our students who go home to parents and are excited about learning. From pre-K all the way through 12th grade, we are preparing children and getting them excited about learning again. And that means a lot. And so I think the report card score is just evidence of the vibe you feel in the air, or the spirit that is encased in the support and the belief from others that anything is possible. So yes, 83 is just the stopping point until we go to the A, because it's coming. And just as Mr. Toomey said, it's hard to leave when the ship is sailing to a wonderful, wonderful new horizon. So it's a good feeling. And congratulations to every parent who looked in a book bag. Congratulations to every teacher who stayed up trying to make sure the plans were done. Congratulations to every child who took it seriously, who focused, who thought about everything they had learned in the classroom, because this is not an administrative effort. It is definitely everybody involved, because when the tide comes in, all boats rise.
Good morning. My name is Franzetta Bowman, and I am currently teaching at Linecoff Elementary School, and I teach first grade. I'm under the leadership of Ms. Hope Bell Payne and Ms. Lee Ellis. 4 years ago, I was in Orlando, and I moved back to Mobile County and when I moved back, I had a lot of fright, and I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to make it here after being in Orlando, for so many years. And I was hired by Dr. Katina Pruitt at Linecoff, and when I went there, it was like so amazing of the support that I got from, the school. And one of the things that's impressing me all the way every day is the central office. I mean, they come out, they go into your classrooms, they talk to the children, they talk to you, they read. It's just phenomenal. And another thing that I really like about Mobile County Public Schools is the ARI coaches that come in and help with the teachers. And when you're a new teacher, that's really awesome for you to have that support system. So that support system is really great. And the program that's out now, the iReady Reading, iReady Math, Phonics First, those programs are causing my first graders to just climb. They are soaring. And so it's working. I am happy to be a product of the Mobile County Public School System. I graduated from Viga, and I'm just happy for Mr. Threadgill. I just love my school. I love my job. I love Mobile County Public Schools, and I will be here maybe for about 4 or 5 more years. But after I retire, I plan to keep working with the kids. That's how much I love Mobile County Public Schools. Yes, we're a B, but I will be here and be around to see us get to an A. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Julie Neidhart. I teach science at Hutchins Elementary. I've been teaching in Mobile County for 22 years, and I have never seen any excitement like it is now. I'm here to tell you that the morale is up. Our teachers are excited to be in their classrooms. They're feeling not only supported, but celebrated. And that starts at the beginning with the pep rally that Mr. Threadgill has started. I mean, that just gives us a lot of excitement just to start the year. And research shows that the teacher is the #1 school-related factor in student success. And when our teachers are excited, that goes to our students too. That affects their performance. And our district is also supporting National Board Certification, which that is the highest standard in accomplished teaching. We now have 48 National Board Certified teachers, and that is directly related to the support that we're getting at central office through mentorship and professional development. Teachers are also getting supported by their principals. The principals are excited at the school site and central office to do a lot of innovative work in their classrooms. Recently, I was selected to go to the United Arab Emirates to teach science, technology, engineering, and math. And my principal and the whole school was so excited about it. And I sent live video, so I was able to share my experiences and adventures in the classroom while I was there. So this level of support is so contagious, and it makes our teachers excited and our students excited, and that is directly related to and reflected in that report card. So onward to the A.
Good morning. My name is Leanne Manhennett, and I have been a teacher actually in Mobile County Public Schools for the last 16 years, but today I speak to you as a parent. For the last 5 years, I've had 2 children enrolled at Tanner Williams Elementary, and this year I have one in 4th grade and one in kindergarten. And I have to say that in the last 5 years, the motivation among teachers, the morale among parents, and even students have been at an all-time high. And I believe that that starts at the top with our leadership at central office and all the way down to local leadership in our own schools and even in the household. So as a parent, I believe that in order to have successful students, we have to start with those soft skills. At Tanner Williams, our school participates in Project Lead the Way, project-based learning, Liberty's Legacy, and a house system that they have recently created in the last 2 years. A group of teachers in the last 2 years have traveled to the Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta, Georgia, and there and other places, other professional development opportunities they have been given have motivated our teachers to try innovative strategies, and they have brought those things back into the classroom and have been willing to step outside their comfort zone. So one thing I think that's led to the success is that. Another thing is that our school is rooted in a very rich history of generations of families that have returned to our school each year. I think that is a sense of pride, and when parents have that sense of pride in their school, we are able to see success. My children are a 4th generation, and I know that when I was making a decision of where my career path would lead when I was in high school, I knew it would be teaching because I had wonderful teachers when I went to school. I'm a product of Mobile County Public Schools. So I knew I wanted to give back to my community in that way. And I see my children through the teachers that we have in our school system and through the leadership that we have and the programs that they are able to participate in. They are building those same leadership qualities, which we find very important to instill in our children. And we feel that that is a very strong emphasis in building academic success on top of that. A few of the skills that our children are able to develop at our school. through Project Lead the Way and project-based learning and Liberty's legacy in our house system is respect, inclusion among all students. Our children have opportunities to interact with each other on a daily basis in multiple grade levels, to help each other out, to learn from each other. They learn things such as honesty, communication, learn how to solve real-world problems and how to fail, and what do you do when you fail. So with all of those opportunities that they are afforded on a daily basis, it affords our kids and ensures them the skills to send them on to middle school and to high school and out into the real world in order to conquer future endeavors that they have as they get older. So I would like to say thank you to our leadership here in Mobile County and to all teachers and to all the schools who work hard every day, who have the main goal of doing what's best for all of their students on a daily basis. It's not an easy job, we know, and it's not a job that we can do ourselves as parents. It really takes a village to raise a child and to make our children successful, and our future will only be as good as what we pour into our children. So every day, that should be a goal for us as a parent, is to be involved every single day as a parent. And I believe that that is one reason why our school system has has accomplished this B report card grade. But I don't think that that's the best reflection of what our school system is. I think our school system is way better than that score. And we won't stop. We won't stop until we get to that A. So every day, I encourage all parents in Mobile County to strive for that too. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Dilawar Hussain. I'm an assistant professor in the journalism at University of South Alabama. So today, this is my great privilege and honor to witness a great history in the Mobile County Public School System. Because, we moved from Wisconsin and we were also in Illinois. So when we were moving to Mobile, some people were saying about the Mobile County Public School System. So my son, he got into E.R. Dixon, and we really loved it. The way teachers were involved for the improvement of my son's academic excellence, that was wonderful. But things started a little different last year. I got to meet the new superintendent of Mobile County Public School System, and the first day I talked to him, I saw his vision, his mission for the Mobilian and for the Mobile County Public School System. So I was really impressed. He was telling me that at the very first day when I was sitting in his office that Mobilian deserve better, and we would like to work hard. We would like to give our best to make Mobile County Public School System as one of the best public school system in the United States. So that was really impressive, because that Mobile, or in the state of Alabama, teachers, they struggle, school system, they struggle because of the limited resources. But the way superintendent was telling his vision and his mission, it was really outstanding, because he knew those limitations, but his vision and his mission was reaching the sky. So that is wonderful. There is a saying that everybody is telling that it is a teamwork. I agree. I've been teaching for 17 years, so I really admire teachers and administrators who were in the Mobile County Public School System and your hard work. But leadership is very important. It triple down. There is a college saying the triple down approach. So whenever you see the superintendent and his vision, his mission, he's dedicated. He was telling me that he brings his kids to his office to work 24/7, almost. So I really appreciate his effort and his commitment for the Mobile public school system, and also for the state of Alabama. He's wonderful. My son, he went to E.R. Dixon, and he last academic year, he got into Mobile E.R. Dixon Student Council. So the way principal, and the central office, they were supporting. My son came to home one day and he was telling that he got to meet the superintendent. He was so supportive, welcoming. So the way they reached an individual student, this is outstanding. So to cherish the leadership, to nurture the leadership, future leadership, and that's why I like the slogan of the Mobile County Public School System, that learning today, leading tomorrow. Because our kids, we know that they're going to lead our country in future, not only Mobile, not only in the state of Alabama, but on the United States in the global perspective. They're going to be global leader. So it is our responsibility as teacher and also as a parent to nurture our kids, to give them this vision and mission for the future improvement of our world. So this has been a wonderful slogan. I really like the new slogan of the Mobile County Public School System. So my daughter, she is going to pre-K ER Dixon. So if we would like to give her some sort of threat or punishment that if you do not do that, you are not going to school tomorrow, then she is really scared because she loves her school so much that she would like to go to school. And it also same to my son. He goes to middle school, but there are some bad reputation about the middle school life and so some sort of thing. But if he doesn't do his job, we tell him that you're not going to school tomorrow. Then he says, no, I'm going to do my job. So this is the way our kids love their school, and it is possible because the way our teachers, the central office in the Mobile County Public School System, they love their students, and it basically shows in the achievement of our students. So I'm really impressed, and I look forward to see the Mobile County Public School System is going to be a school, not only in Mobile or state of Alabama, but also in the United States. And recently, I was reading a news about the Aisha Elmer's principal. She got into a national recognition. So this is wonderful news, and I really, really admire superintendent and his staff, his team in the central office. You are doing an excellent job, and we are with you. We will definitely achieve a score for the Mobile County Public School System. Thank you.
Well, good morning. I'm Don Stringfellow, School Board Commissioner for District 2. And let me say, I want to congratulate all of these folks that are here this morning, our principals, our teachers, our parents, and of course, all of the executive staff and our superintendent. As a school board member, I know the rest of the school board, we take a global view of what's happening with our system. And it's exciting to see that we're trending upward, and that's always a good thing. And like Mr. Threadgill said, and all of the other participants have said, we're not stopping at 83, we're looking to become an A system as soon as we can get there. As a school board member, I've always believed, and I'm a product of the Mobile County Public School System, I've always believed that the health and success of our community is in large part due to what happens with our school system, because we are providing our future citizens and the jobs and making them the best citizen that they can be. And for us to be moving up and improving our grades and so forth is extremely important. And what these parents and teachers and administrators had to say give us hope that this is going to continue. One of the things about our board is that we are of one mind right now. Our goal is to make sure that we're supporting the academic success and also the initiatives that the superintendent and his executive staff put forward. And it's really a good feeling to go to a board meeting and sit there, and when the superintendent proposes things and we vet them and look at them and then we check them out like that, it's good to know that we're being supportive. So, Mr. Superintendent, we're hoping that you're not going anywhere, And I'm hoping that people are not looking to hire you any other place, because we're not going to stand for that for sure. But in all seriousness, we are proud of what's occurring. And where the rubber meets the road is, like one of the teachers said, what goes on in the classroom. And I go into classrooms every day in schools, and I meet the principals. But when you walk into a building, you can tell what's going on in that school before you even see a classroom. And it's a good feeling when you see that. And Dr. Hussain, E.R. Dixon is a wonderful school, and I've been through there many times, and I concur with what you had to say. And Ms. Minhannett, I am a graduate of Tanner Williams back, I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, but I am very proud of our system, and as a board member, we're looking to continue the support of our system. So thank you for coming today.
If you have any questions, anyone have any questions for me?
Can you tell us what the factors are that they're judged on? I know it's in the press release, we're going to get it on sound about what the factors are as far as judging the grades.
Right. The state report card is based on attendance, growth, achievement, graduation rate, and college and career readiness. And let me just mention a couple things. I've heard a couple people mention something about the central office going out to the schools. And we have several executive staff members here this morning, and I charge the executive team to go out to those schools because when I was in school, I didn't realize who my superintendent was. I didn't know that I had a central office that supported me as a student. So it's important for me to push those central office people out to the schools, to ask those principals, not I got you, but how can we help? Talk with the teachers, talk with the students. It's important for you to understand who you're fighting for each and every day. And as a central office member, that's important for me to push those people to the local schools to understand what the kids need and what they don't have and how you can get it for them. So that's important for me, and to hear you all say it means the world to me, that it is making a difference. I also want to speak on just very quickly. My executive team know that I can get to preaching, and I'm gonna try not to, but it's important for us internally, the teachers, the administrators, to believe in us. You know, I think we've been doing it the opposite way. I think we've been trying to convince people how great we are externally, but we have to believe in what we're doing each and every day. We have to believe it inside to push it outside so other people can see it, other people can feel it. And that's what we've been working on, to get the people internally to believe in what we're doing, because we're doing an excellent job. We just have to believe in ourselves, and everyone else will see it. So again, I thank everyone for the support. I thank all the employees, and my phone is keep ringing, for your dedication. I thank the media for coming out, showing that this is important. I was a little upset because, you know, we didn't get that media coverage, but it feels good to have you all here. So thank you for covering this, because this is a milestone for us. So I thank you. Any other questions? All right, thank you.